Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jackson. Room to maneuver at the 45. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there. And
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Jackson going to keep it. Escapes the sack. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And now off to the races, down the right side. Moving inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 88 yards. And the Eagles are on the road here in Baltimore.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still,
and oh, it's blocked. It's picked up alive. There goes Green. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think it would be determination and a dash of anger.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. In there to drop it for the loss, linebacker Nakobe Dean, an outstanding play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 63 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening. And now it's blocked. The Eagles have got it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry, it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is golden to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
A gain of 12 yards. And an Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 28 yards. And the Eagles are able to move back in front.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And a call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. In motion right is the running back. Hurts will throw. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead.
14, Ravens 8.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now.
Now it's Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
13. You. Yo.
Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
4th down, here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Great. Set. Delta.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Eagles, 1st down.
And now an audible here into something else. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Ravens 8. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Again, it's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's going deep. Bateman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
What? You change it. You at X. 180. Hey, middle.
Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Zach Bourne able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
What? You. Hey, Ozzy, report.
Throwing is Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
13.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to look downfield for Henry. Oh, wide open, complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 55 yards. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this.
Be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption. Both sides right now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And just shedding him off there. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
38 yards. First down. 38 yards on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Floyd. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Henry out of the pistol. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They keep it with Henry on first down. Fighting through. He's got space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the Eagles' 18-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers from 17 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Dangerous return man showing it here. And out now come the Eagles. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 129 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard
don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. Brad Smith. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Lamar changing the look.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He completes it to Henry. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. On his loop for the extra point. And that one will give him the lead here as we approach halftime. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So the Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
We changed it. Thanks up. You. We changed it. 13. Middle.
Now it's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Report. Hey, middle. Yo.
To throw is Jackson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Partner, you got a pretty good hoops background. You've seen those late-in-the-half plays designed to get them a last shot, give them momentum.